Day 11. I have to film this with my phone right now because my GoPro is cold, and it's twice this trip that the battery doesn't handle the cold well, which is a little aggravating. Didn't have that problem before, maybe because the batteries are getting older, I don't know. Regardless, we got hit last night. Excuse me, we got hit hard. Snow, ice. It has been hurricane force sounding winds through the trees all night. I don't know if I've slept more than about an hour total. I drift off every now and then, but wake up. Yeah, the tent's covered in snow. I beat most of it off from the inside last night. The inside's covered with ice. It's gonna be a pretty torturous morning packing up. We'll see. We'll see how the day goes. It's gonna be rough. Working on no sleep. And gonna be freezing. It's 32 in the tent, so you can imagine how cold it is outside. All right, y'all, let's see how we get this done. I guess I'll probably be reporting from the trail next time you see me. I'm not sure how we're gonna fold this tent up or roll it up. Might just have to fold it and throw it on top of the pack for a little while until it can thaw out, but we'll see. I have folded it up into San Juan's. Iced over before, so must have got it done. Alright, we got the coffee on the boil. Wow, that wind is so strong out there. Probably wasn't the best decision to stop here last night, but I really didn't have a choice. That storm was on my heels, so it was either not set up for a couple more hours and sit in the rain or jump in here. So it was a good move, I think, for that. But man, I heard that snow and ice hitting last night after I went to sleep. It was still daylight, but barely. I knew we were in trouble, and that wind hasn't relented since. So nothing hadn't dealt with on the AT. This wind is probably a little bit different, but much colder temperatures when I did my AT through hike. It's just the adventure, I guess. Colorado's just saying, yeah, keep on coming back there, early riser, keep on coming back. We got more stuff in store for you. All right, coffee's on the boil. Start packing this stuff up slowly. It's probably gonna be a slow morning. Sitting here chuckling to myself about how much I throw out into the universe that I don't like this section. They're called segments on the Colorado Trail. Most of y'all know that, but I'm not a real big segment guy. When you start on another trail like the AT where there aren't segments, this whole segment concept, I don't care about it because I'm doing at least one a day and blah, blah, blah. But I can see, especially if you're a section hiker, how breaking things down into segments is pretty good. Regardless, it's throwing it all at me right now in this segment. Not only is my tent frozen and there's snow outside and the inside of my tent's frozen, and it's gonna be miserable packing up. Man, it's a long water carry in this segment. I think I talked about it yesterday, but even the water what little water there is all cow poop tainted. Like yesterday when I was collecting this water, I was dodging stepping in cow poop as I'm collecting my water. And yes, I got it a little upstream from the cow poop that I was standing near, but the cows are upstream too. So every ounce of water that you collect in this segment is more than likely tainted with cows. But that's just something you got to live through. It's my third time through here. It ain't that big of a deal now. The first time I came through, I was a lot more conscious about it because you don't have to really deal with that on the AT much or other long trails per se. CDT, maybe a little bit on the PCT, definitely not on the AT. But since the CT and the CDT are joined up right now, it's only fitting that cow poop and water go hand in hand. But anyway, we're gonna start packing it up. It's 4 o'clock. We're gonna start packing it up. It's always miserable when you deflate the air pad and start shoving the sleeping bag in the backpack. Then you know it's on. It's not as cold as my breath is making it appear, by the way. It's probably 31 or 32 in here, just humid. All right, y'all. You can tell I'm delaying. Let's go do this. Up in Colorado, tent is frozen, and it is freaking freezing out here. Woo! All right, let's get it packed up. Wow, just a couple of dozen feet off the top of that mountain, and it's so much calmer down here. Still snowy, still cold as hell, but wow, that wind is ridiculous all night long. There's so many dead trees in Colorado. I think that's what I was in the back of my mind fearful of, and why I couldn't sleep good is just waiting for one of the big ass trees to come down on top of me. You don't have much choice in this section. All right, let's get down. I'm getting warmer already. It's good. Wasn't that bad, but hands are cold. Going up that icy ass tent. All right, stopping here at Razor Creek, which really isn't a creek. I've got water at this creek before. It's right over there. But yeah, it's just puddles now with swimmers in it, and you know, cows have been getting into it. I've still got about a liter and a little bit to go a long way. Currently, I had my Patagonia vest underneath my rain jacket on top of my Black Diamond sun hoodie. But we're about to start climbing, I think, up to Sergeant's Mesa, which that's what I was trying to think of yesterday, which is just like 8 miles of rocky crap. But it's kind of flat once you get up there, so should be able to make some good time. Already done a couple of miles. You can see it's still dark AF, and yeah, let's get this jacket put up. We're gonna start climbing. It is a cold, cold morning. It's 34 degrees by my thermometer. Man, it feels colder with that wind for sure. Walking in a pretty little winter wonderland. Been climbing for a while. Got to charge my stupid headlamp. So about halfway up this climb, I had it on setting 2, and it kicked down to 1 because it's almost out of juice. So I've always been cautious about using a. Oh, you can't see me, can you? A battery-operated headlamp. For just that reason. I don't know how cold affects them. Like, I didn't think it shouldn't have been down at 1 today, but whatever. At least when I'm using AAA battery headlamps, like if that happened this morning, I'll just stop, put it in fresh batteries, and I know I'm good. With this thing, you gotta pull out your phone, pull out your charging stuff, and wait a little while. Yeah, I'll be more cautious. All right, it's 8 o'clock. I started at about, I think it was 4:56, something like that. So by 8 o'clock, I had exactly 8 miles in, which is pretty impressive because this is some rocky shiznit today. But yeah, I've been pushing when I could. Feels good to get in those early miles. Gives you more flexibility at the end of the day. Things start popping up. Sun's trying to come out, as you can see. It's beautiful. It's time for a protein bar. All I had was Pop-Tarts and coffee for breakfast, so I need to throw something in the body. And I've had a protein bar in my pants pocket the whole time, keeping it warm. Got a protein bar in your pocket? Ha. Let's go. Find a little 4G. That's the day after Georgia Beach, Tennessee. You got to stop and download some instant reaction shows. Hell yeah, it's gorgeous out here. It is gorgeous. We are finally right below the cloud layer for the most part. Hope to stay that way, man. Let's go, Colorado. Let me go to sleep dry and wake up dry. What the hell? Hey, we're warrioring through it, man. That's what we do, but man, it would be nice to catch some weather the rest of the way in. And I'll be complaining about getting sunburned. All right, y'all, we made it 22 miles on 2 3/4 liters. So right now, we found the cleanest water we can find in the middle of cow hell. We're gonna go ahead and filter this. We're gonna chug it. I'm gonna filter another one. We're gonna chug it. Then we're gonna take one. I gotta see where the next water is, but glad that stretch is over. Horrible segment, but we did it. We're pushing on.